Welcome to Sisters in Service podcast. Most of you know me as a strong advocate for women veterans in being recognized not only as veterans, but also as women who are changing the world through our passion of serving, even after service. This podcast is my passion by telling all the stories of military brats, military spouses, active duty, and veterans, not to forget the veteran service organizations that help us along our transition journey. I want to thank you in advance for listening. I hope that you will join me every week. A new podcast and episode comes out every Tuesday, so I hope that you will join and I hope that you enjoy. This podcast is brought to you by Small Space Pilates. Are you ready to get fit and fabulous from the comfort of your own home? Look no further than Small Space Pilates. With live online Pilates and strength training classes, a video library, and a no perfection allowed policy, you can achieve your fitness goals without ever leaving your house. Click on the link for your complimentary week and start your journey to feeling fabulous today. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of the podcast. You know me, I'm the freaking fabulous cat Corchado, and I'm thrilled to have you here with me today. This episode is a bit special as I'm celebrating my 67th birthday today. I know, right? I can't believe it either because I'm not 67 up here. I'm just going to tell you. I wanted to take some time to reflect on what it means to be 67, how I've embraced making waves as I age, according to my salty sister, Yvonne Marchese, and to share my journey of starting my business and podcast in midlife. As I celebrate my 67th birthday, I find myself reflecting on the incredible journey that has brought me here. And when we're younger, we all have these ideas, these visions of grandeur. In my head, I was supposed to be an Olympic champion in track and field. And it didn't work out that way. But sometimes what we've left behind puts us on a different path to something maybe better. Because when you make a shift in time, it changes everything. I wanted to be an Olympian. That was my goal for years. And when I couldn't reach that pinnacle, that epitome of what I thought success was for me at that point, I was devastated. I was broken. But now I feel as though if I had continued through that path, I may not have come into the military to be a veteran. There's a good chance I probably would not have met my husband, who is amazing. So sometimes in the middle of something or in the beginning of something, it feels bad. But then when you're able to reflect, you think, wow, okay, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. So I find myself reflecting on the incredible journey that has brought me to today. It's not just about marking another year on the calendar. It's about celebrating the life lived within those years. There's a quote that resonates deeply with me. It's not the years in your life, but the life in your years. Now, I will say this, I have not come to that conclusion until I was in midlife. I thought everything was supposed to go my way, and when it didn't, it was a travesty. It was horrible. And I realized, you know what? There isn't a whole lot I can do about it. I don't have control. So I just let go. And I tell myself, no matter what, I'm going to be okay. The phrase, it's not the years in your life, but the life in your years, is a sentiment that has become a guiding principle for me, reminding me that each moment is precious and that our true measure lies in how we fully live our lives. Turning 67 is not just a milestone, it's a testament to resilience, growth, and the power of embracing change. For many, age can feel like a limitation, and I've come to see it as an opportunity. It's a chance to harness the wisdom and experience accumulated over the years and use them to make a positive impact. So I will tell you that most of you probably don't know that I started my podcast at 64. I want to say maybe 63 and a half, somewhere in there. I started my business, Small Space Pilates, 2 years ago. Maybe it was a year ago. I don't know. It seems like it's been 2 years. But sometimes we put limits on ourselves. Because I'm this age, I can't do this. Because now I'm this, I'm a grandma, I can't do this. And I don't know why we as women do that to ourselves, because men do not. Starting my business and podcast in midlife was one of the most empowering decisions I've ever made. There's a common misconception that entrepreneurship is a young person's game. But I believe that midlife offers a unique advantage. I will tell you this, 60+% of businesses started by women were during midlife. Just throw that little tidbit out there. By the time we reach our 40s and 50s and beyond, we've gathered invaluable insights, developed a strong sense of self, and cultivated a network of connections that can propel us forward. What I found is I've moved into and past midlife according to the definition. I'm not in midlife anymore. I'm not sure what that next word is, but I'm not going to say it because I don't believe it. But what I want to say is, as I've gone through midlife, I realized that I like myself now. I like who I am as a person, that not everybody has to like me, and it's okay. You're not my tribe, and that's fine. And I think once you come to that conclusion, you become very clear on what it is you want. Yes, I'm going to start that business. Why? Because I want to. Remember when you were young and someone said, why'd you buy that color dress? And you had to justify, well, I just like it. And it's this and it's that and it's whatever. Now it's like, you know what? I wanted red. I bought red. End of story. And I think that's where I am right now. So when I launched my business and podcast, I was fueled by a desire to share my experience in the military and connect with others who were navigating similar paths. The journey has been filled with challenges and triumphs, but every step has reinforced the belief that it's never too late to pursue our passions. I like to say it's never too late to start your impossible. Sounds really good, doesn't it? I love to end my podcast like that. In fact, midlife can be the perfect time to reinvent ourselves, to step into roles we might not have considered earlier in life. Think about it. Midlife, kids are maybe in high school. They don't need you as much as they did before. Or maybe they're in college and now you're in this empty nest and you think, what's next? Think back when you were younger. You put all those dreams and things in a drawer in a closet and you close the door. The door may be closed, but it's not locked. Open the door and see what's behind it. There might be some things you go, yeah, no, I don't want to do that anymore. But what about this? You don't know till you try. One of the most remarkable things I've discovered is the power of women over 40. Society often overlooks or underestimates this demographic, but I see it as a wellspring of untapped potential. Women over 40 are resilient, wise, and fiercely capable. We faced challenges, broken barriers, and continually reinvented ourselves. We are a depth of experience and perspective that is invaluable in any field. So sometimes when we're older, people don't value what we have or what we bring to the table. But think about all the things you've been through, the good times, the not so good times, the times when you just didn't think you were going to get through, but yet you're here today to speak about it. There's no price tag on that. There's no salary you can put on that. Because unless you've been through what I've been through, you don't know. But I'm here to talk about it. We are often balancing careers, families, personal growth, and so much more. This juggling act can be daunting, but it can also make us incredibly resourceful and adaptable. Women over 40 are making waves in every industry, proving that age is not a barrier, but a badge of honor. As I embrace 67, I'm more committed than ever to living fully, passionately, and authentically. This birthday is a celebration, not just of my age, but of my journey, my growth, and the exciting future ahead. I've always said since I started 50, I think, I said, I want to be better at 51 than I was at 50. I want to be better at 67 than I was at 66. It could be one small little tweak in something. I have a body clock that I think is unique. It's unique to me. It may not be unique to everybody. But have you ever said to yourself, you know what? It's time that I did this. It's like a clock. It ticks off and your brain goes, yep, time to do this. And that's what happens to me. Something goes off in my head that says, it's time to do this. Being 67 is a reminder to all of us that every year is an opportunity to make waves, to impact others, and to live with purpose. So I want to thank you for joining me in my celebration on my birthday. Remember, it's not the years in your life, but the life in your years that truly matters. Embrace every moment, pursue your passions, and never, ever underestimate the power within you, no matter your age. So, this is Kat Corchado, the freaking fabulous Kat Corchado, the birthday girl today. Well, all month, because you guys know, I celebrate all month. And I'm signing off. Until next time, take care. Bye.